You're welcome to Hope Alive Therapy. In case you are just joining us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on subscribe. Yee. Thank you very much. So, this is hoping to bring psychological solutions to psychological issues in the society. It's so good to be here. It's so wonderful to be here. We've been talking about excuses series for a while, and today we'll be rounding up excuses series. And yeah, we talked about. I can remember in my last video I was talking about moving from feelings to becoming intentional about making excuses. And today we'll be talking about the remaining therapy that would actually help you to get rid of the habit of making excuses. There was a time in my life that because I don't like washing plates, I tend to make excuses for washing plates. I would make excuses like, I don't like washing plates. I would make that excuses. I would make it feel so genuine to this and say that there's a way washing plates used to spoil your hand like this. It spoil your nails, and it does not allow you to keep a good nails. Something like that. You know, and then I felt my reason was genuine because I don't like washing plates. Sometimes you feel your excuses are genuine, and in the real sense they are not genuine because it does more danger to you than more help. Like, it does more harm to you, it has more consequences, it has more disadvantage than the advantages. So you tend to feel maybe your excuses are genuine because you don't look at the advantages and the disadvantages. So after being intentional about, okay, fine, I am intentional, I've accepted that I want to stop making excuses with the things I should do, with the thing I ought to do, then you move to consistency. Now, every situation you found yourself making excuses, whenever you find yourself in such situations again, you stop making excuses and start becoming intentional. There's a way you stop making. Okay, for example, when I said I wasn't going to wash plate anymore because I don't like washing plate, and I felt plate was always spoiling the nails, I moved from, whether you like it or not, this plate you will wash it today. Nobody will help you. Especially when you have a family that they will not help you do it. It is you that you say you don't want to do that thing. You will go back to that place and wash that plate. When you find yourself in a situation where you stop making it, so I stopped making excuses and I start seeing more reason I should wash plate. I start seeing the reason plate is important for me to wash. The reason I need to stay there and wash it until it's clean, until it's okay. I just have to make myself more useful than make myself redundant. So when you begin to see reasons you should do more things, you begin to see reasons you should be consistent about what you are doing more than the negative, more than the excuses, then you'll be consistent in doing that thing. And before you know it, by the time I was growing fond with it, was something that I actually became part of the idea. Sometimes if I even see someone here, within 2 minutes you are done with this thing. But this is that you are just thanking on, you are feeling so, before 5 minutes you have finished washing this plate. But because I've consistently developed myself into stop making excuses, and I find myself doing the needful thing at the right time. So I find myself washing it and I don't see a reason I shouldn't wash it. So I got used to it. Now, whatever you do consistently becomes a reward rather. It becomes an habit that becomes part of it, becomes a behavior, it becomes an attitude. When you don't find yourself in such situations where you consistently do it, it's not everybody that opens to change easily. Some, they feel if you do something consistently for 21 days, it becomes part of you. Some, it's not even 21 days. Some, they will have to do it consistently for 4 months or 5 months. Depends on our openness to change. There are some people that they are actually rigid in temperament, that they don't open to change easily. So because of that, they have to keep doing it, keep doing it. When you first start, it seems difficult. It might seem hard, and you feel it's a turn on your flesh and you don't want to continue. But the truth about it is that you have to continue, because it is in you doing it consistently that it becomes an habit. Until you put yourself or you position yourself in that situation of doing it consistently, it can never become part of you. And don't put a stipulated date or week to consistency, depending on how open you are to adapting to change, to accepting to change. If you are not really too easily open, then you can keep doing it with that pain, with that feeling of not wanting to do it until you eventually get used to it. Another thing is, find a reason to do it consistently. Find a reason to stop making excuses. Genuine reason, not just anyhow reason. This is why I will not make excuses for this. This is why I will not make excuses for that. When you find genuine reasons to stop doing something, you eventually find yourself doing the right thing in the right way and at the right time. I hope this therapy will give you hope to actually lay your hands on things you've decided to let go, and will give you hope to stop complaining, to stop nagging, and to stop making excuses. Tell that lady that keep making excuses that she does not have savings because she feels she have to take care of herself, she has to buy expensive. Tell her, must you use expensive cream? Must you, because you are white now, you want to use expensive? We have people that are white and they are still using nice cream that is not too expensive. Tell that lady that uses all her money to buy clothes that you don't really have to wear expensive clothes to look beautiful. You just have to develop a level of self-confidence to look beautiful. Tell that guy who keep giving excuses not to be serious with his life that, guy, these excuses will only land you somewhere else. You can actually be serious with your life and still make something good out of nowhere. These are literally two excuses that we make in our generation that is actually stopping us from bringing out good result and genuine result with our life. Weigh your excuses. Be sure that the reason you are making excuses for that particular thing is genuine enough to stop it. But if it is not genuine enough, I will address you and I will beg you and I will beseech you to sit down and make use of excuses therapy. Okay, in our next series, I'm going to get back to us with our new topic. But till then, in case you'd like to contact us for anything, just send us message to our Gmail, remajesus1@gmail.com. You can also follow my social media handle, Facebook, Tolurema Ajibola, and Instagram. You can follow me on them, remajesus1@gmail.com. And if you have any question you want to ask me, you can drop it in the comments or send me a Gmail. And in case you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us thumbs up. But till then, till we see, when we see and when we see again, I want to say I love you very much. Keep your hope alive and stop making excuses. See you later.